welcome back, and welcome back. Today we are going to make my chicken spinach skillet. Extra virgin olive oil, some chicken broth, some garlic. That is 3 chicken breasts. We're going to use some rotel there. Black pepper, crushed pepper, red pepper, Mrs. Dash, Italian seasoning, some garlic powder. We're going to use some mozzarella and some Parmesan. Bell peppers, red, yellow, and orange, and red onion. Heavy whipping cream. The Gordon Rotini. And of course the spinach. Here's your shot of everything we're going to use to make this absolutely amazing dish. Let's get cooking. Alright, the very first step is going to be a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We're going to use this to cook our meat up. Get it good and started and going. I'm just going to move it around a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and get that chicken in there. And you can definitely just use a couple of chicken breasts if you want to spread it out. I like to use at least 3 because I like a little bit of meat in mine. A little extra, should I say. We're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of this garlic powder. I'm going to do the same with each one of these seasonings. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons. That's going to be our Italian. This is going to be our Mrs. Dash. And then our pepper. And then we're going to just give this a nice little zhuzh. We're going to let this cook. We don't care about it cooking all the way because it's definitely going to cook a little bit more. Because we're going to prepare everything in this skillet, noodles and all. Everything is going to be cooked in this skillet. So I'm going to let this go for about 5 minutes. Getting it cooked halfway at least. And I'll come back and let you see what we look like in 3 minutes. And then I'll show you again after that. So 3 minutes, I'll come back and let you see what the chicken's looking like. Alright, this is what 3 minutes look like. I'm going to let it go for a couple more minutes. And then we're going to take this chicken out of here, okay? So we're going to go 2 more minutes. And I'll come back and let you see before I take it out. Alright, this is what our chicken is looking like. I'm going to take it out of the skillet. And I'll be right back. Alright, we got that chicken out of that pan. We're going to use this same pan. And we're going to go in with another couple of tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to put in that onion. And we're going to put in that bell pepper. And we're going to saute this for about 3 minutes. Okay. And let that cook all up. Get all yummy. Soften all up for us. Alright. So we're going to let this go for 3 minutes. And then I'll be back. Alright. This has been going for 3 minutes. So now we're going to go ahead and put in some garlic. And we're going to let it go for another minute. And to me, you put in how much you want on the garlic, okay? I'm going to put in a good tablespoon. Okay? But you don't need as much. It's just that I'm a fan. So we're going to let this cook for another minute, okay? And then we're starting to build. That's what we're doing right now. At this point, we're building. We're trying to get this to an end, okay? Okay, so we're just building right now. So 1 minute, I'll be back. Alright, we've let this go a minute. It is looking delicious. If only we had smell-o-vision, right? You could smell just how yummy this kitchen smells. Okay, we're going to go in with that rotel. The whole can. I'm going to put in those noodles. And you can use any noodle you like for this dish, really. Any noodle you have will do. Because that's what I do. I use what I have more of on hand. And then you need about 2 cups of broth. Chicken broth or vegetable broth will do just fine. So you need at least 2.5 cups. And if you don't have enough, you can always add a little water to this. But the chicken broth just adds flavor, okay? So we're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes just to get those noodles softened. because we're not done cooking it even after that, okay? So we're going to soften up these noodles, and then we're going to go from there. So we're going to give it about 5 minutes, and I'll come back and let you see what she looks like in 5 minutes. All right, we're 5 minutes in, okay? And like I said, these noodles have a way to go before they're done, because we just put them in 5 minutes ago. But we're going to go ahead and put that chicken in, because it needs to finish cooking as well, okay? So we're going to get that going in there. And like I said, don't worry, the noodles are going to get done. We're going to get them there. You see why I like 3 chicken breasts instead of 2 in this dish? This is why. I like a little bit of meat in every bite. But if you're stretching a meal, use 1 chicken breast, you will still get the flavors, and it can still be amazing. My family's just meatheads, okay? They want a little bit of meat. So we're going to still let this baby cook. We still got 10 more minutes. I'll be back. Okay, see how yummy that looks? We're going to go ahead at this point, and we're going to put in some of that heavy whipping cream. We're going to put in 1/2 cup. Let me give that a little zhuzh. And like I said, if you need more liquid, because I put a 1/2 cup of chicken broth in here, because I needed just a little bit more. So I put a little bit more in mine. That's up to you, but I wanted a little bit more liquid in mine, so I added a 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Now we're going to go ahead and get in that spinach so that it can wilter. I said wilter, so that it can wilt right along with this remaining time of cooking on here, okay? So we're going to let this go. I'm going to put a lid on it and let it go for another 5 minutes, and we should be good to go. All right, I'll come back in 5 and let you see what she looks like. Okay, there is one more thing that we're going to add, and that is about, depending on you, how much heat you can take, I'm putting in a tablespoon of those red crushed pepper flakes. Okay? That's what we're putting in. And now we're going to put that lid on there. We're going to let this wilt. All right, so I'll be back in 5 minutes to let you see what she looks like. Okay, and this is what it looks like after 5. We're going to let it cook for 5 more minutes, and she will be done. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. Things made easy with Gigi. If you haven't already subscribed, you might want to do that so you don't miss out on any of this yummy happening in this kitchen. All right, 5 more minutes. Putting the lid back on, and she'll be done. And there she is. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. You know you'll see Gigi on the next one. Take care, you guys.
Are you ready for phase 1?